And we are live. Yeah. Gotta plug my phone. Where's that charger go? Okay then. And alright, that's all good. Hello everyone. We are oh, that is the wrong app. I opened up CurseForge. Steam. Uh there it is, Elden Ring. Shrink. Alright, we're just waiting for Elden Ring to start up now. I hear nothing in my headset right now. Oh, now I hear something in my headset. Is it gonna appear on screen? Oh, wait, the last game I played wasn't Elden Ring. No wonder it's not appearing. Yeah, it's still on Poppy Playtime. There it goes. Alright, listen. In my defense, I completely forgot I was playing Poppy Playtime last. Other news. I will once again be changing how I do streaming. Because, as we have it now... Why is this not doing it? As we stream now, it's... like... There it goes, okay. So, it's Monday, Tuesday, Elden Ring, or whatever the main game is. Wednesday is random. Thursday, Friday, back to the main game. Well, I'm changing it up again. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are going to be the main game. Tuesday and Thursday are going to be the random games that I play. So, 3 days main game, 2 days random game, and we kind of just go from there. Alright, so yeah, that's 24, and that's 9. So we have all of the upgrades required for today. Live chat, there we go. I had it set to the wrong thing. Alright, so first things first. We are going to grab all of the weapons that we can from the madam over here. Or did we already do that? Okay, we did already do that. Got it. So, I should have, I think, Fire Whip, yeah, and got Mogwin's Sacred Spear. That's gonna be a fun one to use. I need more faith. I want to use this. Alright, now, since we have gone and beaten that... You know what? Let's start working on getting the rest of... what's her face? I don't remember. Her name was, Fia. Yeah, Fia. Let's work on getting the rest of her quest complete so I can go fight, Fortisax. And just have another boss, kill under my belt. Grab all the butterflies. So, I learned something interesting. I'm not sure how much of it is true exactly, but I learned something interesting, I guess that's hard for my brain to say, about Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Because I already knew his actual name was Norville Rogers. Like, that's basically common knowledge by now. That's something like everyone knows at this point. It's like, oh yeah, did you know that Shaggy's real name was Norville? It's like, yeah. Um, but there's also like a thing going on about like everyone was talking about how if the mystery machine was, or like if they didn't go around doing like the ghost stuff for a job, Shaggy would be like the most well off out of all of them, or Shaggy is the most well off out of all of them. I don't think the mystery machine has anything to do with that, but like, he has the most money out of everyone, basically. Some people think it's like, Velma. No, not Velma. Daphne. I got them confused. Some people think it's like, Daphne because her family's rich, but that's her parents' money. And also she has, like, 4 sisters. So that money is getting split up between them if anything were to happen. Shaggy, however, is the single benefactor, or whatever the word is, for his uncle. So his uncle, I think passed away or something like that. Maybe he just gave him money. But Shaggy ended up with a very large sum of money from his uncle, along with his estate. Plus, Shaggy would end up, like, I think he has, like, a bunch of things related to, physical activity, just because that dude is built. I think there was a thing about it, like, he was a PE teacher, like a physical activities teacher. Physical fitness teacher, whatever. Because, like, dude can run faster than a Great Dane at times. Even while holding said Great Dane. And all of that, so, like, if it came to it, Shaggy is apparently supposed to go off, and I think that's funny. There was other stuff in the video, but I can't remember all of it. Oh, also, not sure how accurate this is. Apparently, Scooby is related to Cthulhu, or some eldritch thing like that, and that is why he is able to speak. I have no clue where this information comes from, I just hear it. Stop hitting me. Just say you don't like fun facts. I was trying to think of other fun facts. Oh. Not Scooby-Doo related. Mythology related. Greek mythology. So, there was a time, or like one point in time, when Ares, the god of war, got into a fist fight with Hermes. And let me tell you, that fight did not end up how most would expect. Because, like, normally you would expect Ares would win that, like, no problem. And it's not like one of the well-known, like, super told stories. It's like one of the minor stories told by some locals. But that's basically all that mythology is just stories told by people. I just enjoy them. But there was a woman that I can't remember the name of. But she was a lover of Hermes, but Ares also wanted her. So what they did is Ares and Hermes got into a fist fight, and Hermes won. Not sure how, not sure why, but he won that fight. There we go. Got what I came here for, but there is another character in here that would be fun to get. It's another summon. Actually, I'm about to go to the DLC anyway, so... Pretty sure I have to take this back here. Oh, yeah. But yeah. Got into a fist fight. Hermes won somehow. Pretty funny. Then there's... who was it? Trying to remember everything is hard. I'll move on to the heroes then, because I genuinely cannot think of many other like stories from Greek mythology that I haven't told already. Because I've already told the story of Hercules. I've told parts of stories from like other mythologies I know, like Perseus, son of Zeus, but if you're talking about book, then he is son of Poseidon. Then there's Theseus, who everyone hates. Theseus, slayer of the Minotaur, son of Zeus son of Poseidon, I think. Maybe, I don't know. He's son of one of them. Maybe Zeus. I don't remember. He's son of one of the two gods, and everyone collectively hates the guy. I don't know the full story of why everyone hates him, but everyone pretty much just hates him. I don't have any strong feelings towards him because I don't know the story. All I know is that apparently he kidnapped a girl, so not my favorite. What do I do with this? Hey, buddy. Thea. Hey.
When Godwin died, but another and I before the time come.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Hold on, I gotta search it up again. I actually, not something that people talk about a lot, but like, people talk about like what Super Saiyan or like what transformation is the coolest or like the best. Obviously, there's like serious answers to that. Like for Goku, it's his Ultra Instinct because that's his strongest form. Vegeta has Ultra Ego. Gohan now has Beast form. But if we're talking about like best transformation in the show, my personal vote goes to the transformation from Dragon Ball Z, like the very first time Goku ever went into a Super Saiyan. I think that is by far the best transformation. Just because of all the emotion behind it and like the meaning behind him actually going to this form, because there's a lot more meaning behind it than just like, oh, he got mad. From what I remember, that transformation is so much more than just a he got mad and then transformed. It would, because up until this point, Goku had been this pure-hearted warrior who never really thought about taking another person's life that much. When he was a kid, yeah, like, dude, like, killed King Piccolo, and then, like, I think almost killed a few other people. He didn't want to do it all that much, but they kind of forced his hand into it. But Goku didn't really go out of his way to kill people. Sure, he loved the fight, but he liked fighting strong people and then being able to fight them again. He wasn't a bad guy. He barely even had thoughts of anything bad, like killing another human or killing another person. But when Frieza took Krillin away from him and exploded him before his very eyes, something within Goku just snapped. And that's why that speech was there, and why that scene is so impactful, because like when you go Super Saiyan, it's not only just a power-up, it's a change mentally. You have to have such immense rage to transform, along with I was talking, so I completely forgot to search up the questline thing, but you have to have such immense rage to the point of wanting to do harm to someone. Not play fighting or anything like that, like full on put him in the hospital, if not more. And when he went into this transformation, it changed him. He was no longer the super nice Goku that we once knew. It was him embracing his Saiyan side. The killing, the evil part of him a bit. So it's a lot more impactful than people originally think. Alright, well, it seems there's still a lot for me to do on here. But yeah. So for me personally, it is definitely the first Super Saiyan we see of Goku. That is by far the best. Plus, I just like that art style the best. Not even kidding. Super's good and all. And like, I haven't seen the Broly movie, but I've seen clips of it. So I know what the art style looks in that. And when I say this, I don't mean it as in like, oh, the rest of it isn't good. Because it is. All of it's good. But for me personally, the original art style for Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z is just so good. Sure, it's not like the best art, but the art style of it was just so great. And I personally like watching it more just like mainly because of the art style. Especially as it got later and later into the series and it started having Goku fight more and like go into Super Saiyan more because like it was just so good. Obviously new art style is still good. And they are still improving on it. Like I enjoy the art style from the Super manga. Like that's great. The Super anime isn't bad. I enjoy it. I just love Dragon Ball Z the best out of it so far. I gotta fully catch up on Super though. I want to get to the Tournament of Power and watch him go Ultra Instinct. I've seen a lot of clips, but that's about it. But yeah. Massive anime nerd here talks about anime. I do like Super though because of all like the all of like the speeches that Vegeta gives. It's like, you call me arrogant, I say hell yeah. Like my version of Vegeta is like Dragon Ball Z Vegeta, or like Dragon Ball Abridged, because like I can do the abridged version, which is very close to like Super or to Z Vegeta. Like just the way he talks with the what was it? Just throughout the series and like the whole I'm about to do a Z impression, or I'm about to do an abridged impression because that's like the best that I can do. But fucking, what was that fucking? There was one line that I really enjoyed. You Namekian, stronger. Explain now. He fused with Kami and he fused with Kami to get stronger. The fuck's a Kami? Basically God, but I'm still here. You really believe in your own hype that much? I am the hype! And that's just like, it's not official voice acting and all that, but it is just so funny to me. Just, I am the hype! Or, I'll take the 500 on the left, and you take the 500 on the right. Screw you! I'll take 501! That's the spirit! Wow, I can't believe all 1,000 of them punched you right in the dick. It was just stupid crap like that that I really enjoyed when watching a bridge. How are you so strong? I worked out all day yesterday. Oh, you must think you're so cute. Bitch, I'm adorable. Just like the stupid voice lines from that are what I find so funny. How's the gaping chest wound? Fine. How's your back? I can't even remember all of like the super funny voice lines. I wanna be a Super Saiyan. I wanna. I like how that randomly just popped into my head. My my baby boy! Vegeta, no! Vegeta, yes! This is what happens when it's just me talking to myself on stream. I do voice impressions and y'all are stuck listening to it. Because no one's here to tell me no. I could imagine Vegeta playing something like this. He would if they actually got him to play it and he actually like played it instead of immediately destroying it, like, I have something better to do. It's like, the fuck is this? Oh, you can make a character. Isn't that unique? Vegeta, Kakarot, this is stupid. Or I guess it would be Trunks that showed him. It'd be like, hey Dad, I got something cool to show you. Trunks, I don't care. Leave me alone. I have to train. The only way they would get him to do it is Bulma would have to be like, I won't take battles with you anymore. He'd be like, fine. You, peon. What is this? And then after he got to like a boss, he would be like, ah, a challenger. Well, this won't be any problem. And then he would die and he would be like, what the fuck? I am Prince of all Saiyans. I have Saiyan pride beyond Saiyan pride. And you tell me that this mere boss took me down? It'd be like the funniest thing watching him rage at this. I bet his power level isn't even in the 10,000s. It would be so stupid yet so fun. I want someone to do that. I know that there are like, there's like two people I remember. One does Goku, the other does Vegeta, and they play games and stuff, but I only remember them playing Fortnite. If they ever played Elden Ring, I need to find that video, because I want to see what they think Vegeta would do. Just Vegeta playing, and he's like, why the fuck am I doing this? This is beneath the Prince of all Saiyans. This is beneath me, and so are you. My power level was higher than yours when I was an infant. And that says a lot. Yeah, well, screw you too. Well, you fat tubby bastard. Drop attack! Well, that didn't do anything. You're no match for me. Only Kakarot is. Finally. Oh god, did I take his skin? That's about the best Vegeta impression you're getting out of me. What's this power I'm feeling? Is that the Namekian? Is that me? Is that me being stronger than me? I'll fucking kill me! Dragon Ball Abridged is so funny. Like, obviously I enjoy, like, the original show better, but Dragon Ball Abridged is just so funny with, all the different things, like, what was it? Why you not open? The dude's dead. What do you want from me? I'm supposed to take the Black Knife Assassin thing, go hand it over to what's-his-face. But I can't do anything because he's dead. Hold up. Did I just cancel myself out of this? No, I don't care. Alright, so we're done doing that. I'm charging my tech. Oh, I just remembered one of my favorite things. It was the abridged one where it was like they are in the midst of fighting. I think it was Frieza or something, or maybe it was something. I think it was Frieza, but it was like Vegeta is like talking to everyone on Earth, and he's like, "People of Earth, what the fuck?" Because Goku needed to charge up the Spirit Bomb so he could take out Frieza, but no one believed it, so they didn't offer up their energy. Eventually, obviously, they had like virtual state do it because everyone trusted him. But the abridged version is so funny with it. Just, what the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean that one hit me? Obviously the one that just hit me, like, yeah, that one goes through. That last one, I rolled through it. Oh yeah, let me get rid of the blessing thing. Or the curse. Jump attack. 3, 5. Then we heavy attack. Wow, you're not doing well. Oh, would you looky there, you have been defeated. Let's go fight Malekith now. I don't have enough Estus, do I? Or I don't have enough to... Oh, no, I do.
Destined death. Will not have it.
Ow. Oh, I forgot to change my things around. I missed. Crap. Well, that's fine. I messed up my flask anyway. Where do I get the last of the, Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, where do I get the last of the ghost bell bearing things, but no, that is straight... Oh, come on! Oh, there goes all my runes. Oh, he's not like super good or anything, but I took a stab at trying like freehand like water paint art stuff, and I ended up with that. I thought the mountains were pretty good. Other than that, not the greatest, but I like it. For a very simple freehand, while I was playing. So the story behind that is basically I got bored. I was sitting here in my room, not doing anything, and for Christmas, some of my relatives got me a little water painting set. Like they got me this little mark or little paintbrush that has a little water container and it holds water. Then they got me this, which is just a bunch of different little water paints, and they got me this, a little holder for my water paints, along with the book I showed you. Well, I had not really been like not doing it because I didn't want to. I was like busy and I couldn't think of anything to draw. But I kind of just thought, you know what? We won't sketch anything first. We'll just like take a color, do a line, and then see what I can think of after doing that. Dang. Also, I just realized I in fact did not change my stuff again. And I'm dead. You know what? Maybe I will go take on some of that DLC right now. Or just a different area. Oh, but I started drawing. Like I took a little bit of the green, got the paintbrush, and I started just like messing around. And as I was doing this, I had Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel pulled up on my computer because I was like, you know what? We're gonna try dueling and doing this at the same time. Cause that's hysterical. Being in the middle of a duel and I'm just sitting here painting like I'm not trying to win anything. Because it really wasn't. I just thought it'd be funny. So a few tries in, or like, I'm sitting there, I'm just painting away, and I'm just, I guess you could say, attempting to get good with the deck. But really, it is just, I thought it'd be funny to see if I could win a match while painting. The answer was no, just because dueling in games like that is annoying now. Like, I love older Yu-Gi-Oh! New Yu-Gi-Oh! Is cool and all, but older Yu-Gi-Oh! Was so much better. Because it was like, you summon this card, and then you summon, or like, you didn't have a thing where, like, you could summon 15 different cards in one turn. What? I got a cow. But, yeah, just drawing and dueling at the same time. Ended up almost winning quite a few different matches. Probably had the guy scared while doing it. But yeah, I ended up losing. But I had fun, and then I ended up with that masterpiece. I've been watching a lot of, like, I recently got back into doing Yu-Gi-Oh! As I've told told y'all before. But I started rewatching the anime. There is so much wrong with it, but I love it so much. When I started watching it again, it made me want to build 2 decks in particular. Not like perfect one-to-ones or anything, but 2 types of decks. The first one was a bug deck, because I love insects of all kinds. But as a lover of bugs, I thought building an insect deck would be cool. After I get the cards, of course. I hate you. But I wanted to build the insect deck. I want that Great Moth card and the Insect Queen, because those would be so fun to mess with. And also, I thought it'd be really fun to build a dinosaur deck, because I also really like dinosaurs. But having either of those would be really fun. I even have the twin-headed Rex card, or twin-headed King Rex, that Rex Raptor uses. I also have the Wicked Serpent Dragon thing that he used at one point. I also thought making a fish deck like Mako Tsunami would be fun. I have Legendary Fisherman 1 and 2. I have Whale Citadel, or Citadel Whale. I guess he calls it Fortress Whale, but it's like basically the same card. And all of that. I used to, whenever I first watched the show, my favorite character was always Yugi. Dark Magician and all of that was always my favorite. So when I first started playing the game, it was always a spellcaster deck that I had. And because I watched the show so much, I thought, oh, I'm gonna be great at this. I, in fact, was not great at this. So I lost every duel I ever went into with my family. But then, I started getting better over time. I still barely won here and there. But then I started doing other decks besides just spellcasters. Not very often, and not for a while. But recently I've done so many other decks besides them. Like, I had a Harpy deck that I built. I still have it, but like... I built a Harpy deck. Just because I thought it'd be funny, and I had a lot of the support cards for it. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Not like I'm going to be using these cards for anything else, so I kind of just threw together a quick little Harpy deck. My stepmom ended up taking me to a card shop to buy, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Just, like, different ones individually. And ended up with a lot of different ones. Even ones for a zombie deck that I'm going to build at some point. I got the King Pumpkin, or King Pumpkin, whatever it was. You gotta be kidding me, dude. But yeah, growing up, my favorite character was always Yugi. But now, my favorite character is Joey Wheeler. You can't tell me that man is not entertaining to watch. Losing a battle and will still shit talk like his life depends on it. Setsu Kaiba. Supposedly one of the best duelists in the entire world. Aside from Yugi. But like, one of the best duelists ever. And time again, even though he knows that he ain't gonna win that, Joey constantly is just like, oh, you wanna go? I'll take you on right now. if only Joey knew what Seto actually has done, because the TV show is way less dark than the manga is. The manga is so much darker. Like the scene where it's at Duelist Tournament, and it's the one that Pegasus set up, and not the Battle City tournament that Kaiba set up. But the Duelist Kingdom, whatever it was, tournament that Pegasus had, they kidnapped Mokuba, but Kaiba wasn't there. And they never really explained why he wasn't there, I don't think. At least not in the show. But the reason he wasn't there is because after that duel with Yugi, Kaiba's mind was literally broken. He was in a coma-like state. Could not move, speak, or whatever. It was just kind of there. And he had to literally put his mind back together. Which he did after a while. But after that, he was trying to get back to Mokuba to try and save him and all that. What Kaiba didn't know, or what no one knew besides like Kaiba, is everyone there had been paid off by Pegasus to keep him away from the tournament. So they all were like trying to stall, like flying the plane around in circles, all that, trying to get him not to go by all means, or by any means necessary. So he gets in a plane and he has two people with him, a bodyguard and a pilot. And he's like, alright, now take me to Mokuba, take me to my brother. So they start taking him there. But then he realizes that the position of the moon continues to change as they fly. Like it'll be on one side and it'll fly, and then it'll flip to another side, and then it'll go back and all that. It's like continuously moving around them. And he realizes that they have been flying in circles. And once he catches on and he like brings it up or whatever, the dude pulls out a gun and like points it at Kaiba. Kaiba kind of just stares at it for a second and he's like, "You serious?" And he proceeds to take a Yu-Gi-Oh card, throw it at the guy, jam the gun, because it would get stuck right where it would, like, the hammer's at. And it would, like, misfire. So the dude Kaiba took the time to then get the gun away from him. And then kind of was just like, alright, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna, either I splatter your brains across the dashboard, clean it up, and fly the helicopter there myself, because I can fly this thing. Or y'all both can jump out into the ocean and then try and make your way back home. Well, screw you too. Either way, I don't care. So they both jumped out of there, and Kaiba proceeded to fly himself to Duelist Tournament. And immediately after landing, Joey's like, "Come on, I'll fight you right now." Joey will always be one of the best characters in my mind. Or, like, to me. Like, you may be cool, but are you Joey Wheeler cool? Like, I'm sorry, but that dude went toe-to-toe with Merrick, and almost won. You gotta be kidding. You're over there! But yeah. Dude went toe-to-toe with Merrick in a shadow game. Almost won in like, tanked a blast from Ra the Sun God. Nah, the Winged Dragon of Ra, which I'm pretty sure is just based off of Ra the Sun God, given that it's Egyptian. But yeah, full on tanked the blast from it directly. And then almost laid down that final card to beat him. Because the dude was still conscious after that. And he lost the shadow game, which meant that he was gonna, like, live his worst nightmare, basically. And was gonna be stuck in the shadow, or like, gonna be stuck in the shadow realm forever. My man said, nah, broke free. And then just, like, immediately started throwing hands with, like, Kaiba again. Actually got a duel with him and was like, yeah, you ain't so tough, I'll take you on right now. I also think it's funny that people in the community, at least from what I've seen, they have dubbed Joey the Clutch King. Because time and time again, this man has gotten right to the end of a battle. Like, almost losing every single battle. Pulls through at the very end. And yeah, it's like the whole thing of like, oh, well, main characters don't lose. I don't care. I could watch it 1,000 times over, and I still ain't gonna get bored of it. Give me your horn. I want it. Give me. You. Alright, we're gonna actually go back over here. I want the big hammer. I want the big horn as well. Why are you lagging so bad, game? Got it. Dang, I was hoping I got it first try. It's also hilarious how throughout the show, not until like season 2 into season 3, but throughout the show, Joey and like, obviously like Joey and his sister, blah blah blah, but like Tristan and Duke both are in love with Joey's sister, Serenity. And it's like so funny how they fight over her. Life or death situation. And it's still just like, Serenity, you should hang out, you should go with me. Nah, you should trust me instead. Back and forth with it. It's just like so funny to me. It could be the day they die, and they're both just like, nah, Serenity likes me more. It's like, no, she likes me, dude. I also saw a video of a guy, or like, not a guy, like, it was basically just a dude asking a question to the voice actors from Yu-Gi-Oh! And they asked Joey a question, or like the voice actor for him, and they're like, what is y'all's favorite lines, or most well-known lines, or whatever it was? And the voice actor for Joey kind of just goes, this one has been stuck in my head. He's like, I gotta do this for my sister. And then he pauses and he goes, Serenity. And just the way he said Serenity in this was just so funny to me. Because, like, every other time it was like, Serenity! Whatever. And in this one panel, he was just like, Serenity! It's also so funny that no matter who he's up against, Joey is ready to throw hands. Bigger than him, stronger than him, faster than him, weapon or no weapon, the man does not care, and he is ready to throw down. Sure, he loses a few fights, but, like, dude also wins quite a few of them. There was even a thing of, like, I think they called it, like, Season 0 or whatever. I'm not sure what it was. All I remember from it, though, is there was a scene where someone goes and steals Yugi's puzzle, and Joey goes to get it back. And they are on this little piece of wood above this little thing, like above this little canal, I think people call it, of water. It's like rushing down, so you fall in there, you're getting swept away. And in the episode, this dude is just throwing every punch he can at Joey, and he is just dodging every single one of them like it's nothing. And he might have even had like nunchucks or something. But either way, no matter what it was, Joey was dodging everything this guy was throwing at him. But in the show, they had knives in their mouth. Or like in the manga, I believe how it goes is like they were holding knives in their mouth, so that way if either of them got punched in the face, it started digging that knife in. And it's like, dude, I don't care who you are, you're gonna start crying as soon as the man tells you to put the knife in your mouth. The only other thing that, like, matches with that like messes with that level of badassery, in my opinion, is Yu Yu Hakusho. Because actually, I don't even need to kill these guys every time. Screw it. But in that show, during the Dark Tournament, it was it was Yusuke. The names are getting mixed in my brain. It was Yusuke versus Chen, whatever his name is, the big drunkard, big Australian drunkard. I suck at rock, paper, scissors. But they start off the fight, dude drinks his special concoction and like gets his drunken stance going, and they are just brawling it out, doing everything they can. And after they both released some of their best techniques, and they were just pretty tired at this point. Chen goes, well, here's an idea. A round between two, or good old round of blows to each other, and whatever. And he pulls out two knives, and Yusuke's like, what, are we ditching the fists, and we're knife fighting now? And Chen takes the knives and sticks them in the ground. And Yusuke is just standing there confused for a minute. And then he's like, here's the name of the game. You take your shoes off, you place the bottom of your foot right against the blade of that knife. And then we exchange blows. And as you get hit and you get knocked back further and further, the blade of that knife gets dug directly into the bottom of your foot. Is like, you ready? And Yusuke just kicks off his shoes and puts his foot against the blade. And I'm like, dude, even if it's like not fatal, that is still like not a lot of people, especially like if that's one of your, it's his first time ever going to that kind of tournament. Obviously he has faced demons and all of that beforehand, but that was his first time in that kind of situation. And without hesitation, the man kicks his shoes off, puts his foot against the blade, and is like, are you coming? And then after that, he kind of just like, alright, let's go. Let's do this thing. And they trade blows. No special techniques, no charging up powers or anything. Just two guys trading blows with one another while their feet are pushed against the edge of a knife. And as this fight continues, it is just blow after blow, feet getting dug further and further into that knife. And the entire time, Yusuke has the biggest smile on his face while fighting this guy. Eventually it gets to the end of the fight, and Chen, being out of energy, is trying to finish this off with a headbutt. So he winds back and he starts to slam his head down towards Yusuke. Yusuke sees this and he's like, oh, you think that's gonna stop me? And he sends his head up right at Chen. And they meet in the middle. And they kind of just like, they stare at each other for a minute there. And Chen falls over. The headbutt knocks him out and he slams down and is like unconscious. When his head, like after he falls and his head just slams into the concrete shattered beneath his head. And you're kind of just staring at the scene and you're like, dude, how strong is Yusuke's head to where it makes that kind of impact? Oh, I just realized I forgot to grab the bolt of Grand Sacks. Wait, I might still have time to do it. This is not where I meant to teleport, this is. But yeah, they ended up clashing skulls against one another. Chen falls unconscious. And it, like, is very surprising that he does, because his head shatters the concrete. Very entertaining to watch, though. And that's not even the coolest fight. It's one of them. I enjoy that fight. I also think Kuwabara is like a really funny character in my mind. I love it. Random guy that just one day happens to start fighting Yusuke. Sure, further in the story it kind of explains how it ended up that way. time to go. Oh crap. It moved over to the side. But, like, randomly started fighting Yusuke. Then Yusuke gets hit by a car, dies. He shows up to the funeral bawling his eyes out. Like, you should have been there you were supposed to be here for me, Yusuke. You would think that it turned into a show about a gay couple at that point. And throughout the show, it doesn't make it any easier. Like, it doesn't really change your mindset on that. You still kind of like, is it? But, after that, he ends up going to Genkai's place. Yusuke goes there so that way her spirit wave does not get into the hands of the enemy. Kuwabara goes there because he's hoping that she can get rid of his psychic abilities. Or at least make it to where he don't sense ghosts all the time or something like that. Ends up getting thrown into a tournament just because he has high spiritual energy and whatnot, and he can actually sense things that Yusuke can't even sense. And ends up getting thrown against a guy who has a magical stick that allows him to summon up a legendary sword type thing. And at that point, it is not looking good for him. Oh yeah, I have this thingy. I'm gonna use this against Lysigisax. Oh crap. I was trying to roll it. Ends up fighting against a dude with a magical wooden sword that allows him to summon up an energy sword. Kuwabara ends up breaking off a piece of it, grabbing it, turns it into his own sword, then slowly, after training for a while, learns how to summon up the sword without it. And then kind of just goes on adventures with Yusuke. Which is just really funny to me. It's like, you're not the only one with super magical abilities. And then immediately after that, they go on a mission to go... No, first, his mission was to go find Hiei, Goki, and Kurama. I believe their three names were. I know Kurama and Hiei are their names, but I don't remember if Goki was his name. Then it was what was the first mission with? I think the first mission they went on together was their mission to stop the 4 heavenly saints. Or 4 heavenly saint beasts. And that ended up with Kurama, Hiei, Yusuke, and Kuwabara on the mission. They ended up taking them down. Then the next mission, I think, was like the Toguro brothers and Yukina and all of that. Immediately, he's like, nah, dude, I don't want to be a part of that. Kuwabara was like, dude, you got me fucked up. I ain't doing that. And then he sees Yukina and he's like, I can't let my buddy go on alone. And he takes off, not even knowing where he's going. Falls in love with you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We are very quickly just going to hop right back up there so I don't lose my runes. And then you go through all these different fights He ends up trying to get into a fight with Yusuke. They fight the Takuro brothers, think they killed him. They end up coming back. Then the Tagoro brothers end up showing up in front of him. It's like, hey, so we let you do that last time. We ain't gonna let you win this time. Fight us at the Dark Tournament, and in the Dark Tournament happens. I want my runes back. Oh wait, I died. Or no, I didn't. I forgot. I didn't die whenever I jumped off that time. Come on, dude. Not the same spot. There it is. Oh yeah, I didn't show you, but I got an Elden Ring shirt on today. I bought this recently, and I thought it'd be fun to wear on stream because of the Elden Ring gameplay. Dude, what do you mean? Same spot every time. I am doing it the exact same way I did the first time to get to that spot. I'm getting a knight! What do you mean? I keep falling off at the same spot. Dude! You gotta be kidding me! I don't care anymore. Oh, that's so stupid.
I'll speak now.
Anything for a little extra cash. Yeah, I'm not throwing this. But maybe I have enough to get a, at least a few upgrades on this. I've hardly ever used spears before in this game, let alone this one. I'd never even seen this one. There we go, we got +5. Oh yeah, prestigious X. That was that bonfire. Not bonfire, grace. I kind of just want to test this against prestigious X. I don't think it's going to do much because it's a level, like, 5. This is just for testing. And I'm probably going to switch right back to my flame sword. When I first played this game, I had no clue this was here. I didn't know about it until like the 4th time I played. That's bright, actually. Boss fight time. It is very hot in my room today. Like, I am sweating right now. Did you know? Interesting fact about dragons. Yet they are not possible. Well, they are, just not as what people always assume them to be as. Also, I keep forgetting to change this. Not horrible, but I would need to upgrade it all the way for me to actually be able to like do a decent bit of damage with it. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that one unlocked now. And before I forget to do it again, I wonder if physics. Go to like strength or something. Alright, we're gonna give this another try. Always live your life on the edge. Yeah. Yeah, I jump further. We already watched the cutscene, so we don't have to watch it again. I got stuck on his ass. Yeah, how exactly am I staying there? I'll give it one more attempt, and then I'll do it again, not tomorrow, Wednesday. Just because I am tired. But we got this. Then we go here, and we just keep doing this. Until we beat the guy. There we go. And back to the Dragon Lord. Got it. Yeah, I love how I get trapped in fire. Oh crap, I didn't mean to hit that. Alright. Yeah, I'll end it there. I don't know why I'm so tired today, but I am. But that was Elden Ring. A lot of it was grinding, or a lot of it was farming. I do apologize for that. I didn't realize how long it was going on. I was so distracted with talking and trying to get the big horn. I didn't even realize how long I was, like, trying to get it for. Next video, I do have a game picked out. I'm not saying a single thing about it until I get it downloaded. I will admit, I did see a video on it. I did not pay attention to a majority of the video. Not because the person wasn't entertaining. They were very entertaining. I was just like reading or watching videos or something. Or gaming, I don't remember which one. I was doing something. And then I saw the game and I thought it was so cool looking. Or at least it had a pretty interesting story to it. So I was like, you know what? We'll play this on stream. So I do know what's gonna happen for some of it, but I don't know all of it because I genuinely did not pay attention to most of it. And then for like the final half of it, or like for the last hour of video that was left, I didn't watch it because I had to go do stuff yesterday. But yeah, with that being said, I am ending today's stream here. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed, please join me again for the next one. If you continue enjoying these videos, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It really helps. Tomorrow, random game. Wednesday, back to normal Elden Ring, and then so on and so forth. Um, Besides that, I don't believe I have any new announcements. So, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you again next time. Good morning, good evening, and good night, depending where you are in the world. Yes, that is from The Truman Show. No, I have not watched it. I just know about that. At least I believe it's The Truman Show. Jim Carrey. Uh, but I'll see you.